Hi, and welcome back to the Random Legacy Challenge. This is Christy, and so we are finally back with Maya and little infant Rory. I tried to record this before, but my game crashed, so had a few struggles. But also at the end of the video, kind of want to talk about recent events with the EA buyout and what that is going to entail for me. So I'll try to put a little timestamp where if you want to just see that, you can skip ahead. But for now, we're gonna focus a little bit on Amaya. So my plan was to work on some skills. I organized the pictures somewhat. I did that before, and then when it crashed, I hadn't saved all that. I didn't feel like redoing it. But yeah, I want to work on some skills. And it might be about time to think about the next baby daddy, and I want to invite over Zachary. He is married, but they get along. And because, like a married man is probably kind of perfect for her. She would not mind breaking up a marriage. But we want to work probably not too much on gardening because they're out of season, our plants, but we can do some painting and like make some jewelry. So let's first kind of, oh yeah, I had traded for like a new collectible and um, we got something. I don't remember what it was. Okay, we are going to trade. What do we want? We have a couple fossilized udders. And she wants to be mean to her mom. That's right, this came up before when I tried to record. No surprise, Annabelle wants a baby. But, so when my phone, like Siri, doesn't want to talk, I am going to pull up a little dice roller. Okay, instead of a dice roller, we are going to pick a random number. It will be out of 3 options, so that way you can see what it is and don't have to just like trust me that I'm not making it up. So, I think I have another baby. Oh, 1. It was a 1. Okay, try for that baby. We might have a sibling that is younger than our child. So, yay. Oh, what did you get? She was not happy about it. Oh, instant fun. That is from the event that was going on. Did we not get anything? And I forgot she is on flirty. Let's like try to compliment him just to like pique some interest maybe. And Rory, I think he's kind of fine. Oh, okay, maybe not. We're gonna have to change a diaper. I didn't see his reaction or if you even flirted. So I do like Zachary. He will help out around the house, which is nice, but we wouldn't keep him around. What I told you to use the changing table. It's like, no, we gotta show our smelly baby. Like, that's why we are not here. We're leaving the room. And go to the club. No. Oh, Amaya feels down after losing a better collectible in trading. I don't think you got anything. And I'm probably going to like really overstep this, but we're gonna see if he'll just like woohoo. Part of my screen is blocked where I can see the cue, but okay, he's down. So we are just going to oh, can we not? I was gonna do on like, oh, the couch. I'm like, is that not there? They have some romantic satisfaction. Wow, a lot of romance. Was not. I feel like that normally won't give a whole lot, but now they have disappeared. And Rory, I think he's just tired. Yeah, he's going night-night. But you're gonna need like a baby brother, baby sister soon because you're gonna be the oldest of at least 6. So he's gonna hopefully be a sweetheart and nothing like his mother, not evil. And sometimes they can get pregnant this way. So we'll take a pregnancy test. Not pregnant. Oh, I think, oh, just to scare her. I don't think she wants kids. Dad's calling. Like, they're all probably a little bit worried. Yeah, does not want kids right now. But now that you guys, like, have romance, here, we should do, like, a first kiss, and then I'm gonna have them try for a baby. Hopefully he doesn't say no because she's evil. And then I might see if we can convince him to leave his wife. I haven't done that in so long. Oh no, he is loyal. Oh, well, we're gonna find out who you're loyal to. No, she was just like joking about like divorce. Um, okay, I don't really want to do this right now. It was nice talking to you because she's like separating herself from her family. So yeah, he is not that loyal to his wife. I think is named Esmeralda. And we got some mail. Oh, our bill's 664. I feel like that's kind of a lot for all of this, but she does have some expensive items. That's the one thing I don't like is I wish it was just like the actual lot and not the items in it, unless, except for maybe appliances and plumbing. But all the other items, it's like you wouldn't get tax, like you wouldn't pay bills on that because you own them. But it's The Sims. Okay, we're gonna take another pregnancy test. She doesn't want kids. Hopefully we can like change that. And then please don't leave. A lot of times they'll like try to leave. But I'm not pregnant. We need like I really want you to get pregnant before we ask him, make him get divorced. Because I think if you ask them to like leave their spouse, they'll leave and go do it. So, you know what? She needs a shower. What if we, maybe the shower is the magic spot. No, don't leave. Don't leave. Stay. Hold on. He's like, I gotta get home to my wife. Ooh, they are steamy. And he is and like wants to go on a date. Okay. Just a romantic, um, woohoo physical intimacy, be romantic, and here. Oh, you can't get in the shower, I guess. I don't. You took a shower earlier today. Maybe she'll like lose her unflirty trait. That actually would not be a bad thing. I am surprised that he wanted a date. He's okay, pregnant. Yeah, so now let's like tell him. Okay, announce unwanted pregnancy. No idea like what his thoughts are, and Rory is awake. Oh, he is like, what am I gonna do? This is just supposed to be fun. Can't have a second family. I have no idea if he has kids. But what if we ask him to break up with her? And Rory's getting hungry. You're right, I can do so much better than her. I'm going to break up with Esmeralda tonight. So, I'll give him a kiss, and then we are going to send him on his way. Oh, she doesn't like touching. Okay. Let, let's feed our son. Oh, just because Amaya is famous, everyone seems to think that Amaya's alright with having her personal space invaded. I forgot she has fame. Oh yeah, she's like almost a 3-star celebrity. How did I forget her mother? Oh, he's still here. Her mother is like a global superstar. Well, if he can get out of the shower or out of the bathtub and leave, that would be perfect. And we are going to have a BLT and then work on some skills. So it's, oh my god, it's only 4 p.m. or almost. Feeding Tinkler. And she doesn't work until tomorrow, so we should get a promotion. 8 a.m. Okay. Yeah, we can work on skills the rest of the day. Tomorrow she will get promoted. I think next time we will have baby number 2. And Rory can reach. And the plan is not to do all our names like we did with Annabelle's siblings. Like, too many A's, and it gets confusing. Okay, we need you to go home. Oh, Austin Webb, you... I had a pause. I was sneezing in the middle of that sentence. Self-soother, perfect. Are you the welcome... Our welcome wagon are all possessed? Okay, I think, yeah, all of them are possessed. No, Annabelle's calling. She wants to be mean to her, but I don't think that would be a mean call. She set down the fruitcake, I think, somewhere over here. But Liam Watson, Carly Yost, and Austin Webb are our possessed neighbors. Oh, and it looks like, okay, it went, oh no, it's right here. Oh, you're sleeping. But yeah, it looks like Zachary was not wanting a baby either, so they are on the same page. Okay, here's our fruitcake. Welcome to Strangerville. We just have possessed people in our home. I mean, you would look weird even if you weren't possessed. But what if we, like, you know, can we attempt to talk? Yeah, let's try to talk to one of them. That grin is just great. All right, support the performing arts. Love it. Yeah. She is getting so many phone calls. Who is Boaz Villarreal? I guess you can come over. I'm gonna end this welcome wagon, and can you finish your painting? I don't know who this guy is, but we have awful compatibility. So he's just gonna, I guess, hang out. Who are you talking to? I think like he's actually like trying to have a conversation with someone. Oh, okay, we got the women in black. Oh, you stole our... Traces of infection have detected in your refrigerator. We have confiscated it and all its contents. A refund has been issued for any inconvenience this may have caused. Oh, that's great. Well, because they did get into our refrigerator. Like, this guy doesn't seem like he's erratic, but he's talking to himself. Or maybe he's, like, practicing a scene? Like, is he acting? You're just viewing. Okay, I guess we'll put that in our inventory. Did we get a refund? I don't even know. But, we need a refrigerator. We'll get a slightly better. The one we had before was used, and then this one is a little bit better. At least it's not dingy. Oh, we finished our painting, so we're going to list it on Plopsy. She wants to sleep. And, okay, we're going to send this guy home. I don't really know why we said yes to him coming. But we'll take a shower, and then she can be ready for work and get promoted. I feel like this stage of a generation is always a little bit awkward. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? All of that, because it's just a her and her child, and it's like there's not a whole lot going on. So it's always like, I don't even know what I'm doing. But I mean, and we're like Gen 9. Should be used to it by now. But okay, we got a Villarreal here. I wish like at least one of these little spots could be another lot and have like a neighbor super close. Alright, we're waking up 2 a.m. to pee. I did check. Annabelle is not pregnant. I'll be mean to Rudy. And because I think it's because she only has 2 days before she's an elder, maybe? Okay, just go pee. Why? Don't stop. Go. What are you doing? I hate when they just like stand there inside, like, we can fix this. Just go. But yeah, I think maybe that's why she is not pregnant, we can, I don't know, do you like fruitcake? Oh, she does like fruitcake. Perfect. Then you're gonna go back to bed because it's like 4 a.m. and you did not sleep all the whole night and you're gonna be really tired. Okay, well, this child is stinky now, so we are going to. What do you? Oh, you want to go throw up? Well, I guess you're not gonna do that because you're gonna feed your child and then change his diaper. And then it'll probably be close to time for work. So, yeah, kind of not a ton with this episode, although she is pregnant again. We have 9 hours until the second trimester. But other than like the baby stuff, she's not doing all that bad. Oh no, he has a blowout. So we have to now give him a bath. And you want to collect a new medal. So he needs a bath, we need a shower, and then the lighting is very weird on your hair because I don't think you have highlights unless I missed something on an outfit. Or this is just like, I don't know. That's just how the dirty hair is. But you're gonna go to work. We're probably not gonna give him a full bath because you need to get cleaned up. Like overall, I think Rory's having a good infanthood from having like a teen mom who dropped out of high school and who like really doesn't want kids. He has like a few milestones and we still have 3 days before he ages up. So I think we're doing all right with the firstborn. After that, it's gonna get a little hairy. But we are off to work, so we'll get promoted. We'll join her when she gets back and making progress. So this is gonna be pretty short for, okay, irrigation situation. An important client has called, frantically complaining about broken sprinklers. Amaya has been sent to deal with this gardening emergency, but what will she do? Replace the irrigation system or care for the plants by hand because technology is overrated? Well, let's pick between 1 and 2. 2. Water by hand and a small loss. So for this, it's going to be a little bit shorter for the gameplay. Annabelle. Okay, you and Arturo are now best friends. Cool. But kind of after she gets back, I want to kind of chat about what just things are going on. So we are promoted to a seed scatterer. She'll now make an additional 2 simoleons per hour for a total of 23. We got a bonus, starter herbs, a garden planter box. Perfect, and Rory can laugh, and she's going to nap on a bench. So Rory, they like don't get, oh, I didn't know you can even use that. They don't get really taken care of at daycare, so I always cheat it, at least the infants. But we're gonna kind of let them do their own thing for a moment while we chat. So as you guys are all probably aware, EA was bought out, and the sale has not gone through yet, but it's expected. I think next year. I don't really know the exact time frame, but it was bought out by the Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund and a company called Silver Lake, which is, I think, part owned by Jared Kushner, Trump's son-in-law. Okay. Oh, and Arturo and Archer are best friends. So there are a lot of issues with this, namely when it just comes to like values. The Sims has always been very progressive and especially the last few years been doing a lot better with inclusivity, even though there's still some areas where they fall short. Do believe that they have been trying to work on that. Don't think that's going to really continue with this sale. So there's just kind of a lot of issues going on with this, and even some US senators are expressing like big concerns with security risks and just like subtle propaganda because this is part of the Saudi government, which that is also a big issue. So A lot of creators have left the EA network, which I fully support. Some aren't in a position where they can, either right now or long term, because they might be working on sponsored content that has been in the works for weeks or months, or just like that is a source of income for them with their creator codes. So anyone who chooses to stay, fully understand, but definitely applaud the ones that have left. And I think that's really good pressure on EA. From what I understand, the sale is going to go through. It's very unlikely that it won't because there's a huge fee attached to it if it's not approved. Uh, so either way, it's kind of like if it doesn't fall through, EA is going to be on the hook for I think like $1 billion fee, from what I understand. I'm not super knowledgeable about this stuff, but it seems like it has to go through, and there are political implications too. So Saudi government has been trying to diversify their revenue. So it's always been oil, but they've been in the gaming industry for a while where they've held small percentages of shares across a lot of different companies in the gaming industry. And so this is them trying to diversify further. So there's that, and just with Kushner being Trump's son-in-law, there's political implications there. So that this deal kind of has to go through for them. And I think it's unlikely that it won't be approved. But what does it mean for The Sims? There's a lot of speculation that nothing's going to change. Like they don't really care about The Sims. It's FIFA that they want, which might be true, but it's definitely going to affect the game, in my opinion. At first, I don't think there's really going to be any changes, but down the road, yes. So I've read like a few different articles on this, trying to get like different perspectives. And it kind of sounds like they're not going to remove the aspects of the game that they wouldn't agree with, like a lot of the LGBTQIA content, or any of the inclusive aspects of the game, but they're not going to continue it. So future packs and updates, that isn't going to be a focus. There's probably not going to be any of it included. And from one article I read, roughly 50% or just under 50% of Sims players are part of that community. So that's alienating a huge part of Sims players. And that's a huge issue. I personally am not comfortable buying any future content once the sale goes through, and honestly, from now on. Um, so for me and my channel, I will not be purchasing any DLCs from this point on. So Venture Awaits, last pack that I'm buying. The hope is that after this deal goes through, at some point, The Sims gets sold to another company. So from what I understand, there's some games, some titles under EA that they do plan on selling off. They want to keep the FIFA, but like The Sims, because it is such a long-standing game, it's been around for over 20 years, that they would be willing to part with it for the right price. So that's kind of the hope on what will happen, but that most likely won't be immediate. So it could be a long road. But I won't be purchasing any content unless it is sold to a company, and obviously one that there's a little bit, I guess, more ethical, not tied to any government, and just political affiliations that have are surrounded with hate, or especially against marginalized communities. I'm sorry, I'm not really good at kind of verbally expressing my thoughts, so it's always a struggle. So sorry about all the ums and just this is disjointed for me. I do much better with writing and all that. But yeah, for my channel, I will be continuing my series focusing probably mostly my Ultimate Decades, because that is the one I'm a little bit more invested in, but also the series, of Random Legacy, and my Medieval Baby will be like pretty much more sprinkled through. I haven't decided if I'm going to introduce new games. I do love playing like Planet Zoo and all of that, so I'm really bad at it. So I don't know if I would do like a series on that. I know Paralyzed is coming out. I might give it a shot. It's not my favorite art style, so I don't know if it's something that I will enjoy. Maybe. I might check it out. I do have Enzoy, but I haven't played that really since it came out. So maybe go back and check that out. But yeah. So that's kind of just where I'm at. And just kind of want to make sure you all know that no more DLC will be introduced on this channel. And then there is a possibility, like once the sale does go through, I might just play offline. So there'll be like no new updates after that. So right now I am playing online because it hasn't gone through. Uh, and and I know we do have like some updates coming up. The Sims team did put out a release trying to like calm people, but would suggest being a little bit wary because I know the Sims team 100% probably believes that right now, that nothing will change, that they're doing their best, that they're going to continue what they've always done. But they can say that now. They can't necessarily say that once the sale goes through. So for now, things won't change, but once the sale goes through, there's a lot of debt attached to the sale. You can expect layoffs. Don't know which titles will be affected the most, but I would imagine The Sims would also be. And you don't know really what state the game's going to be in. There's also, I think they're partnering with a new AI company. I don't really know too much about that. I just heard about that. So yeah, we won't know what things are going to look like until it actually happens. And so I know some team is being optimistic, but there's no guarantees on any of it. And it really makes sense why Adventure Awaits came out so quickly after the last expansion pack, and why they're, I believe, trying to focus on bug fixes and base game updates before the sale was announced. That, yeah, I doubt they're really working too much on new DLCs because they don't know what the new owners are going to approve and what direction they are going to want things to go in. So try not to be all like doom and gloom, but just the reality is things are going to change. Um, and my concern is also on the back end too, things that we don't see. Um, if our information is going to be even safe. There's always like leaks and hacks happen all over, but when you have another government involved, that yeah, I do have a couple articles up. Let me try to let me see if I can pause so I don't let them get these too crazy. So I'm gonna see if I can find like a couple parts that a couple senators, what they highlighted are things that I don't think people have thought too much about when it comes to this deal. So the two US senators, Richard Blumenthal and Elizabeth Warren, what some of their concerns were, they put in a letter, was how EA plans to continue to operate free of influence from an authoritarian government that has a history of using technology to retaliate against critics, engage in covert influence campaigns, and censor free expression. All of that would be a major concern for a game like The Sims, where expression is what it's all about and being able to create your own worlds. So that big issue. And also I know like the US is kind of under authoritarian government right now, so but at least like games are not tied to the US government. And the game is paused. She's still moving around. So the senators also said that the national security risks include surveillance of Americans, covert Saudi propaganda, and selective retaliation and censorship of persons disfavored by the Saudi government. Um, and the involvement in the AI industry is a risk too. They said as the government gains access to EA's research, work product, and user data. So it's just something to keep in mind when it comes to all of this. And there's no shade if like you are just going to continue playing as you normally do and all of that. But me personally, I am not comfortable with any of it, just also in light of the political climate in the US as well. It's just the world seems like everything's on fire, and this is supposed to be a game to escape, and it's not. It might not be in the future. So yeah, sorry if that was really disjointed. But to sum it up, I won't be purchasing anything else regarding The Sims. No more DLC in the future unless it is sold to a better company. But that might not be a year or years down the line. And I don't really know what will be in store. I will be continuing my challenges because I am invested and I still love this game. But I may or may not, I haven't decided if I might add new titles to the channel just because I'm currently really fixated on Planet Zoo, so I've been spending a lot of time on that, the possibility. But I mean, if you do have recommendations, if there is anything you want to see, I am a little bit limited on what games I might play because they cost money. And while I'm doing like okay financially, there's not a ton of wiggle room, especially when games can be quite expensive. So, yeah, if you have like cozy games that you are interested in, I may or may not check it out, but I'm always like open to the recommendations. But so that's enough like rambling. I'm sure when I go through and edit it, I'm gonna be like, what the hell was I saying? That didn't make any sense. That will be it for now. So hit the like button, subscribe, all that same old stuff. But I will see you all soon. Bye.